Using Nearpod as my platform for sharing information. This presentation can be found at www.nearpod.com. The pin code is TKYDA. Again, pin code TKYDA, so that you can view the presentation on your own time at your own leisure. But if I were presenting this to students, I would be using it in conjunction with the Common Sense Media about staying safe on the internet. So this is sort of an extension upon that. Okay, so here we go. I'm Erin Humphreyville, and this is my Staying Safe on the Internet presentation. All right, children, today we're going to learn a little bit about staying safe on the internet. Some of the things that we'll talk about are what it means to be a digital citizen, how you stay safe on the internet, and traveling the world on your computer. Surprisingly, this is something that you can do. First things first, we will need to sign in so that you can join the Nearpod session. So you're going to type your name, and you can see my name's already in here. So I typed my name, and we don't need to put in our student ID, which is your secret agent number. We'll leave that blank. Just type your first name. Okay. The first thing that I want to ask you is, what is your favorite device to use at home? Here are some choices. Do you like e-readers like Kindle? So that's reading books on a tablet. Do you like having a laptop computer or a netbook? How about a desktop computer? That's the one with the mouse. Or a tablet like an iPad or a Microsoft Surface. Or maybe your favorite device at home is an iPod. That's that music player. So I'm going to say my favorite device is a laptop computer. So I would pick that. Then we click send. Now, as you can see in this picture, there are students doing a variety of things. In the background, we have a child who looks like he's about to log on to a desktop computer. We have students who are using iPods in small groups. What's important to remember is that technology is all around us, and these are things that we see in everyday life and that we commonly use electronic devices every single day. So it's important to know how to use them safely, not just how to hold or carry them, but when you go on the internet, how you can make sure you stay safe. Now in our classrooms, here's that same picture again. We have laptop computers like you see in the background, and we also have iPads, and those are in our classrooms to use almost every day. You can see here, students are using the iPad to record a video, and that's something we'll learn how to do later this year. They're working together in teams, they're typing, and they're viewing videos. So being able to work together and be safe on the internet is something we're going to be talking about today. One of the first things I'd like to talk about is digital citizenship and what it means to be a digital citizen. Do you know what it means to be a digital citizen? Go ahead and take a guess. What is a digital citizen? The first choice says a digital citizen is a person who has an avatar on the computer. The second choice is a person who uses the internet responsibly. The third choice is a person who lives in a computer neighborhood. And the fourth choice is, what is a citizen? So if you're not sure, then you could choose the fourth choice. We'll go ahead and make our choice. I'll say it's a person who has an avatar on the computer. And then I input my answer by pressing send. Let's take a look. Our answer was B, a person who uses the internet responsibly. A digital citizen always thinks before he or she acts, just like in real life. Let's move on. Now we're going to take a look at a video from Common Sense Media. To get to our video, you can follow the directions below. I have a link right here under number 3. So we would copy this and go to Safari and open Safari to watch the video. We'll go ahead and do that together. So in the real lesson, we would have students move to this link, and if that was a trouble for troubleshooting purposes, then I would probably just go ahead and play the video for them. So we'll go ahead and just pretend we watched the whole video.
I am 7 years old.
And this is the Common Sense Media link
Mom, can I go on the computer?
to going on the internet safely.
I love my mom's computer.
So I'm going to head back to Nearpod and pretend like we watched that video together. And to review those things that the students were viewing in the video, we want to remind them the internet is a fun place. But there are rules that need to be followed when you're on the internet. So let's talk about what those rules are. We have a quiz to see what students can remember. So here we go. I'm going to press the go button. What is one way to stay safe on the internet? Only read about dinosaurs. That was something that was mentioned in the video. You can make sure to ask an adult first or call grandma. So of course the correct answer would be ask an adult first. I would click next. Second question, what is another way to stay safe on the internet? So I would again read these answers aloud, only talking to people that you know, playing games but not chatting with anyone, or only reading about dinosaurs again. That second answer would be only talk to people that you know. So that would be something we would review as well with the students. And the last thing to remember about using the internet, should you log off when you're finished? Well, yes, you should, but that's not the answer we're looking for. Don't forget to video chat with grandma, or stick to places that are just right for you. And obviously, this is the choice we would be looking for, sticking to places that are just right for you. We click next to submit our final answers. There we go. And if they weren't sure, you could have them go back and check. Lastly, remember, ask an adult before you go on the internet. Only talk to people that you know and stick to places that are just right for you. So again, this was an extension lesson using the Common Sense Media video to help be that visual to get the kids familiar with this information about using the internet independently for the first time. And lastly, be internet safe every day. The internet can take you to faraway places, help you to learn new and exciting information, and connect you with friends and family. Be creative and discover new things, but always remember your 3 safety rules. And then just to sort of wrap up at the end, something fun that you could do would be to have the kids draw a place they'd like to visit on the internet. So maybe that would be a zoo, maybe that would be somewhere on the globe they would want to visit. So you could have them, draw those pictures, and clearly I'm rushing to do this, but you could have them do their best to draw where they want to go visit, and maybe that's Disneyland down here. And they would input that answer. Those would be things that you can share with the class when they're finished drawing, which they love seeing up on the big screen. Okay, so that is my lesson on internet safety for K1 students at Murdoch-Portal. Thank you.